Good afternoon and welcome to engaging and easy to report compliance training for staff, faculty, and administration. My name is Heidi Louisi. I am the moderator for today's session, along with your presenter, Michael Mango. We appreciate you joining us for the CypherWorx K-12 online training program, engaging and easy to report compliance training for staff, faculty, and administration. Our intent is to provide you with information you will find beneficial to your school or district. To allow you to make the most out of your session today, I'd like to give you a quick tour of the Zoom webinar control panel. Next slide, Michael. The panel will look like the one on your screen. Your microphone will be muted, but we want you to feel free to raise your hand or ask questions in the chat during the presentation. I will monitor both areas to alert Michael and make him aware of any questions that come in. Now, I will turn it over to Michael.
Thank you, Heidi. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for taking the time to join us today. My name is Michael Mangone, and I've been with CypherWorx roughly a year and a half, and my focus has been working with school districts and also after-school programs throughout the entire United States. So before we get started and actually go into some of the specifics, I would like to go over the program overview with you of the K-12 program. So we actually provide the content to your school or district in a variety of ways to make it easy for you. We can set up a private learning content management site for your district and allow access through APIs, single sign-on, or SFTP. We can provide the content within your existing learning management system. And if you're a PowerSchool user, we can actually import the courses directly into there. And we also have a dedicated access site for students, community, and also parents and guardians. Training for all of your school district audiences. The program that we will be speaking about today is designed to give access to content for all of your school audiences, students, teachers, community, parents, and guardians. Today, we will focus on how we help your staff and faculty with compliance training. Affordability. Affordability is really important to CypherWorx. We have priced this program based on student enrollment. So you can actually get all of the 2,000 plus hours of course content with our learning content management system and access for all of your audiences at an affordable rate. Discounts are available for customers of PowerSchool and also other school software providers. So what is compliance training? And that's what we're going to be speaking about today. Compliance training is employee training. It's mandated by legislation, regulation, or policy. It educates your employees on the laws or regulations applicable to their job function or industry. Compliance training is often mandatory for employees because it serves to protect the organization's values, policies, and a commitment to law. Compliance training is required at least annually. It's a critical element of an effective compliance program and is even listed as a core responsibility of a healthcare compliance officer. Compliance training is a major benefit to having a safe workplace. It's going to help your employees know how to handle compliance issues and why it's important to report them. It also encourages people to speak up about what's going on around them in order to ensure that the work environment is safe for everyone. There are 7 elements of a legally effective compliance program. And you can see in the wheel what they are. They are implementing policies and procedures, Chief Compliance Officer, Compliance Committee, Education and Training, Responding and Reporting, Monitoring and Auditing, communication to key stakeholders, and lastly, enforcing your policies. To continue my compliance training, our catalog of compliance courses include all the important courses required for your school or district needs. So I'm going to show you a couple courses right now. So the first one that I would like to show you is bloodborne pathogens. So we're going to start course. And once you start course, you're going to be able to see a menu of all the different slides within the course itself. And at the end of our course, we actually have quizzes as well. So we make these courses to be as interactive as possible to keep the user engaged and hopefully that they retain the information. So we do have forced navigation as well. So forced navigation allows you to space out time in between slides. That way a user does not go quickly through the course and they're able to retain more information this way. So as I stated, we do have interactions within the courses. And as you can see, it states you have to complete the content above before moving on. So once we click these tiles, they flip over. And as you can see, you can now continue. This is another one of our courses that we have. And once again, we start the course. We're going to be able to see the menu. On the left-hand side, you're going to be able to see the progress of each page that you're on for the course. And once again, you have your knowledge check quiz at the end. And as I stated, we do make these courses engaging to keep the user alert and active and engaged with the actual course itself. So that's just a quick overview of what our courses look like. What I would like to do now is actually show you the course catalog in 1 second, which actually will have every single course that is available with the K-12 program. As you can see, the catalogs that make up the K-12 program are tech certification, professional development, safety, HR compliance, CDA and childcare, GED credit recovery, and paraprofessional. What I would like to do now is actually show you the catalog so you can see the depth of courses that we actually will be offering to you. Here's our catalog. And here are the different breakdowns of the actual courses located by catalog right here. The only one that you're not seeing is paraprofessional, but I will show that to you in a moment. So as we go down, we can see that the tech certification catalog is the first catalog. Now, this is great for students that are graduating high school. They really don't know if they want to pursue college, but they want to get into the workforce and maybe have an interest in technology. With these courses, the student is actually able to take these different courses and become certified. If they took these CompTIA courses on their own, it would cost a couple of $1,000s per course. This way, you're actually giving this to the community at no additional cost to them. And this is our GED credit recovery catalog. So you have your math courses, you have your science courses, social studies. These courses will help you get your GED. Then we have the professional development catalog. In here, there's many different categories, anything from business problem solving to managerial leadership courses. Then we also have safety courses as well, and that's going to range from adult and child CPR all the way to manual materials handling. The next catalog is HR compliance. So these are all the courses that are going to be relevant to your organization and making sure that your organization and employees are in compliance with different factors pertaining to your organization. Then we go into the CDA and childcare catalog. So once again, this is great for students if they don't know what they want to do when they get out of high school. Maybe they want to pursue a career in childcare, or possibly, since this program is going to be available to both parents and alumni, maybe one of those people were downsized, they're looking for a career change. This is another area that they can actually receive training on. And here's all the courses for the Child Development Associate, the CDA certificate. Also included are the California Department of Education School Age series, childcare. And that's going to cover anything from child abuse prevention and awareness to stop bullying. So these are very important, not just for childcare, but in general for students. And the last catalog within the main catalog is the social emotional learning. These courses were developed within the past year. They've become very popular because social emotional learning is a topic that is not going away and is going to be continued to be a point for our children. The next catalog I would like to show you is the paraprofessional catalog. So there are 40 different courses, and the first 8 actually allow you to get your parapro certificate. So these courses will train you for that. And then the additional courses are more for general paraprofessional training. There's nothing in the marketplace right now pertaining to paraprofessional training, so we're really excited to be offering this to everybody. Next, international accreditors for continuing education and training. So CypherWorx is accredited by the International Accreditors for Continuing Education and Training. Being an accredited provider allows us to offer continuing education units to learners who complete training through CypherWorx. CEUs, continuing education units, are accepted by professional organizations and colleges, universities throughout the United States and also internationally. Being IASSA accredited allows you to offer tremendous value to the adult learners you support. So let's take a look at the different type of organizations that actually accept IASSA CEUs. So we are actually on the main IASSA website, who recognizes IASSA accreditation. And as you can see, we're going to go through the list. You're going to see various states, organizations. Take a look at Michigan. It is pretty comprehensive on the amount of different organizations that actually accept IASSA. So it's just a nice little overview of different organizations that do accept it. Reporting. So our reporting structure allows you to view detailed reports on all areas of compliance within your organization, from live training events to third-party external training to learning paths, assessments, surveys, and credentials received. You can see detailed reports by individuals, courses, type of training, and so forth. You can set up custom reports actually for yourself that can be emailed to various leaders within the organization. One of the nice features with our system is that there is also the possibility and for integration with payroll, HR, with registration fields. So we do actually work with many payroll companies and also HR companies where we can actually integrate between the two to have a seamless process between your system and ours. What I would like to show you now is a little bit of the actual system itself. So what you see right here, this is called collaboration. This is our learning content management system. And this is what the employee would see, but today we're going to be focused on the administration side of things. So we're going to click admin tools. And the first thing I would like to show you is reporting groups. So reporting groups allows you to break your organization into exactly what it states into different groups. So I'm going to show you an example of what the groups actually look like. So in my example, I set up a local school district in Rochester, New York, Greece Central. I listed all the different departments within Greece Central. And then I listed one of the high schools, Greece Odyssey, and all the departments within as well. So let's take a look at facility operations and planning. So now you are currently in the group. You're going to be able to see your managers and also administrators. You're going to see your group members. And then you're going to see course assignments. So you can actually have these course assignments assigned to the entire group that you are in charge of. And also, let's see if you're a new hire and you have certain courses that you would like to train them on, those can be auto assigned as well. So that once you gather all the information that you're looking for, you're going to go to the reports section. So with reporting, it's going to give you a dashboard of the entire organization right here. But what you're really going to be concerned with are these tabs up here. So let's click on all learners. We click on all learners, and what you're going to be able to see now is all learners and the join date. It's going to show each employee. It's going to show the status of the courses. Then we actually go down to courses assigned by employee, more information pertaining to the courses. And then it's also going to show you courses completed and what the status is on those courses. But what we can actually do, we can drill down even more and take a look at the employees individually. So right now we are looking at Bruce. Little information pertaining to Bruce is listed right here. It's going to show the courses that were assigned to Bruce. It's going to show the courses completed. Any assessments obtained, assessments taken, events, additional training, credentials, surveys, resources accessed, and learning passed. As you can see, there's many areas within the software that allow you to get information that you're looking for. But if you don't see it in the reporting structure that we currently provide to you, you actually do have the ability to create custom reports. And it's just a matter of clicking on custom reports and then creating your new report. So that's a nice little overview of reporting. Notifications. You can set notifications to help you, your employees, keep track of their completion of required compliance courses. These tools include sending custom notifications, automatically setting up expiration date reminders, and looking which notifications your learners can toggle. Inclusive programs and content that support easy access for students. Our content and learning content management system meet WCAG 2.0 level AAA compliance. And that means that we go beyond standard section 508 government compliance to offer the highest level of inclusivity. What is WCAG compliance? It is Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, which defines how to make web content more accessible to people with disabilities. Accessibility involves a wide range of disabilities. So these can actually include visual, auditory, physical, speech, cognitive, language, learning, and also neurological disabilities. Now, the next two slides are only for New York State. So the CypherWorx K-12 program is eligible for COSTR reimbursement through Monroe number 2 BOCES. So what is COSTR? COSTR is an approved cooperative agreement to establish a shared service between BOCES and 2 or more districts, and services are provided at the request of component districts to respond to an established need and must be shared. And services should be cost efficient and effective. Education law section 2D compliant. CypherWorx is Ed Law 2D compliant. The educational law section 2D, known amongst New York schools as Ed Law 2D, provides guidance to educational agencies and their third-party contractors on ways to strengthen data privacy and security to protect student data and annual professional performance review data. We've taken all the steps to ensure Ed Law 2D compliance. So you can see on the screen all the areas that are required. Even though third parties are not required to have data protection officer, we have taken an additional step of having employees certified as data protection officers. And that concludes our webinar today. Thank you for joining. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or reach out via my mobile phone. Once again, thank you for your time and have a great day.